Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to J. Doyle Field here on an early September afternoon. It's the beginning of soccer season, and I'm here with my longtime friend and fellow partner, Frank Noppenberger. Frank, before you even say hello, just finish off the hellos with the expectations or where we are. I know it's only early in the season.
Early in the season, but however, our two strongest opponents are two of our biggest rivalries, Monroe and Old Bridge. Well, we tied Monroe just the other day, and now we have Old Bridge. And now big rivalries and intense rivalries for the Red Division. So it's good to get them early. I always think we should get anyone early because I think we're well coached and we got the talent. We're coming in here 1-1. We tied Monroe, and we beat up Piscataway. No common opponent, but this, I think we're stronger. Only we're still consistent. Speaking to our assistant coach, she thinks we're as good as any of the teams we've had in the past. The issue again is scoring, or we're not finishing, and that's you being a soccer guy, you know that's always the big thing. We got to finish. We got to finish.
So we're getting ready to start this game, so I think we better get up to the booth to start the game, and go Bears. Here we go. We're underway.
You know, it's in the ring. It's interesting. Michaela, number 21, the young lady we talked about earlier, Astora. If I'm the other team, or if you're the other team, are you going to put someone on?
I'm going to have two on her.
Two?
I'm just exaggerating, but you're definitely marking her, period.
Well, because speaking to our coaching staff, the girls, obviously, staff, they felt that some of the teams, and they saw this in scrimmages and in the past, what they do is they load up on defense to try to keep it up, keep the game close.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I was saying before. We got to finish. We're getting opportunities, or not as many as we want, and we're not finishing. But that credit should go to the other team's defense.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to ask the coach about
Coach Brady?
Yeah, if the heat, do you think the heat's going to play a factor in it? Because I think both schools had a full day of class today.
Okay.
It is very hot out there. The turf, I give you another 10, 15 degrees. It's been baking. It's a new turf. But I know there are both squads and coaching staff smart enough to rest the kids and certainly give them breaks. And the officials probably got that in their routine, that if it looks like they
take a shot. I know that was 21. That was Mandalore. Well, how about this, Frank? There were some arguments popping up about
turf
with regard to
football and
Aaron Rodgers, accident. And then take it one step further. I just found out that I guess we're hosting World Cup, and everything's played on grass.
Yeah.
So at these big stadiums that have turf, they're going to tear it up and put it in grass.
Yeah, I think what they do is they bring them out in pallets. I could be wrong.
But my point
but it will be grass, right?
Right, it's going to be grass for the big tournament.
Oh, there we go.
Move there, but
well, that's always an ongoing question about the turf giving, like
if it's not maintained, if you don't have those million pellets underneath it,
right,
you're playing a turf right on top of a piece of cement.
Right. Who knows?
But that's not the case here because this field is brand new.
Yeah, I've been on it enough, and it's very soft. There's some give to it. You can still see the when they start leaving and getting into the air after a quick stop or a kick, then you know it's still pretty loose and good. I was always interested in the way soccer is like sometimes like football. They play and they're feeling each other out the first couple minutes to see
what's what.
Because this is a new team. It's a second-year coach for Old Bridge. So Lotzie's gone, and he and Brady knew each other for a million years. So there's maybe a little different philosophy or style.
Nice play back to the keeper. And a one touch out. Beautiful. Yeah, it's tough to see that yellow touch line, but now I see it. Is that number 9 right in front of us, Frank?
I believe.
Yeah. There's a couple of freshmen on the squad too.
Yeah, that 9 is Teresa
Samantha Baker, number 2, I think, is one of the freshmen. Who's the other one?
Sophia Lazinski.
Oh, number 22.
Yep.
Good.
He's got 2 freshmen. He's got 3 sophomores and 7 juniors on the squad. I think 7 juniors.
Nice.
It's not a bad combination, but he's always done that. And Louis Cosa way back, same thing with him. He's always had some freshmen. And just like any other successful program, they're learning, they're understanding, they're buying into the tradition.
Nice play by Ali. Is that Wyden?
Mm-hmm.
Number 20, to bring the ball up and then secure that pass. There's Samantha Baker on the far side.
Remember the old day when they would play soccer down at the championships down at Trenton,
right,
on AstroTurf, and that ball would bounce and go,
skip, slide,
because it would be just like being on a carpet. And now with turf coming back, or not coming back, but
being in
official turf coming in, and understanding you've got to have like a couple inches or an inch at least to.
Now, how about this one, Frank? And I guess it'd have to be with conversations you may have had with Coach Brady. Are girls? No, I take that back. Are players less prone to do a head ball because of concussions and then play it off their chest or try to trap it right in front of them and move on?
Yeah, there was that on one of the news shows.
Oh, really?
About the concussion way back when
in this sport.
Yes, way back, limiting the number of times you can head.
Oh,
or everyone's got their own idea.
Right.
I remember way back, some of the people, there was discussion about wearing some sort of a headgear, like a shell from a football, a football helmet,
right,
just to protect the forehead,
right.
And then they felt that would take away from the game itself.
But do you think players are less apt to head the ball?
Well, I would be, because 2 or 3 smacks in the head with a cold ball, a cold ball on a cold day, you got to get a headache.
Because I remember practicing working on head balls, and I bet they don't do that as much.
But I would think if you don't practice, you're going to misjudge, and it's going to bop you right in the nose, and you're going to
something's going to happen, right?
Walking around like a boxer.
Okay.
Ooh.
You did say in our opening comments that Michaela Mandalore is going to go over to Rutgers. Is Rutgers still a perennial power?
Oh, very good in the conference.
Okay.
And I think she committed last year.
Okay. So they saw something in her.
And her sister certainly.
Okay.
As a college player, yeah, they're gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting when the Californians come in though. I don't know when that's at. Next year, 2 years? When?
Yeah, USC and UCLA. I'm not sure when, right. I tell you, that gives a lot of Rutgers alum the interest in going to see the game because you're flying out to the West Coast.
Right, and I'm sure there's
spend the week there. Why not?
Rutgers people out there.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you can get a package deal through the university.
I'm just wondering, you're going to go out
there? There's a shot.
Nope. You're going to go out there for one game?
You're going to go out there for one game and then 5 other days of travel. Nice ball there. You just have to get that better coordinated with Samantha so that Samantha knows it's coming.
Well, what we have to remember for the audience, this is only their 3rd game.
Right.
I think they've had 2 scrimmages. They may have, and usually you just have 3. Sometimes you'd have 4 way back. So they're still getting used to each other. And I would bet practice time has been somewhat limited in the last week or so.
For sure.
Especially the intensity part. And some kids may have been missing, not feeling well, getting dehydrated. Here we go. And the state comes out with regulations and rules just like they do in football. and I'm sure Mr. Malt and the training staff.
Well, that's your governing body, So what they say is gospel truth, and we don't have NJSIAA there, so that so that they don't do anything, and they're doing smart stuff.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, plus my thing is, these kids are playing soccer all summer,
Right.
And they're playing soccer. It's a little different from football. Football, you may be running and lifting and throwing passes, but look at this. Look at this.
Here we go. Oh, offside. Had a whistle. It was very close on our angle.
So they're in the soccer shape mode as far as touches and feels for the game. Now it's just getting used to your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure some of them are playing on elite travel teams, some of them are playing with their teammates.
I got a whistle on an offside as well. Oh no, it's a push.
Let me do the best I can with the starting lineups, and I apologize in advance for anyone if I mispronounce their names. Number 18, Emma Bergamato. I believe she's a senior. Ikea Mandler, 21. She's a senior. We talked about her. Teresa Steiner. She is also a senior.
Nice head ball.
Sydney Taha. I know that name.
Nice touch on the far side. Throw in for the Bears.
Allie Weldon is a senior. Edison Carr. I've heard that name and read that name. She's a junior. And Allison's number 13. Allison's number 20. Melissa Keenan.
She's a senior, Frank?
She's number 7. Melissa Keenan is a junior.
Okay.
Savannah Newman, number 15. I think it's Savannah. She's also a junior. Ashley Shorp. No, that's not Shorp. Schroep, number 17. Ashley is a junior. We got Samantha Baker. That's an old East Brunswick name. I'm wondering if that's any relation. She's a freshman who's starting.
Oh, we're going to get a corner kick.
And Claudia Valino, our goalie. And, of course, she's a senior.
Nice touch by Mandalore. Shot. Nope. It's not sharp enough, not powerful enough to.
Claudia is the young lady, when I asked her about, did you feel the pressure of having to win the GMC?
Right.
And then it's not too late to start talking about them because you're talking seeds are very important. And this is a big game for seeds and certainly a big game for PowerPoints in the state tournament. Hey. And she said, no, we just play every game at a time. And she reminded me that they've won 3 in a row and reminded me that there wasn't one freshman year because of COVID. And in her line, I love it. She says, well, diamonds are made from pressure. So
it's good.
Pretty good for her. I don't know if she coined that or heard it. I guess I've heard it, but certainly she coined it right now for this game. See, when you looked at the ledger, the star ledger, Mr. Mack, and they listed the top 20 teams.
That's out already?
That was last week's out.
Okay.
I would say take away the non-publics.
Oh.
Of the 20, I would think 15 are Group 4s. And of those 10 of those are better like Central Jersey or teams we could play in the state tournament. Group 4, and I know football is Group 5. Different sports have different groups. Girls soccer has 4 groups. The biggest group loaded from everywhere from Manalapan to Howell to Watchung.
The Freehold.
The Freehold, of course.
And then our 3, us.
Yeah, but they're not even listed. But really, Chatham, Eastern, West Orange, Ocean City, Ridgewood, Ramapo. These are all Group 4 schools. So it's a tough road to the state tournament.
It's a long way off.
Plus, we're not even talking about in that top 20. We didn't mention the powers in East Brunswick have to face in Monroe and certainly Old
Right.
Bridge.
Well, so far it's been an East Brunswick game.
Right.
I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing. I'm turning my head. We're sitting up in the press box and spacing to the north end of the field. It's the first time I'm really. There's a nice head ball.
Right.
Get that ball out. Good. Mandalore with the touch. Nope. A little miss kick on that one. A little fancy move by number 2 there. Good give up.
And it's interesting that our next opponent is South Brunswick, who's been down a little bit, who's coming back, and Edison, who's right now this morning they were in first place of the Red Division.
Oh, really?
Only one win, but
still you beat Stevens.
So they're back.
Yeah. Just got their field redone,
and
that's why I saw that in the paper.
And we've got North Brunswick coming up.
See, if I was the coach of Old Bridge, I would have demanded that my team sits on the same side of the field as East Brunswick, because in terms of the rules, that's the way it should be. So now you're forcing the opposition to be in the sun, number one, and then the coaching staff, as you can see, and I'm not sure if our cameramen want to swing over there, but they have their hands up trying to blind the sun.
Right.
So it plays a role.
Oh, and plus you're sitting in the sun rather
sitting in the sun
on a hot metal bleacher
where you could be sitting over here in the shade. So I'm a little surprised that these small little things such as that. I guess we had a handball outside the box. I'm not sure if it was a handball or a push, but we got a direct kick.
You know, you're right. I'm struggling locating that box, but you can see it, right? Maybe if we were higher.
And that keeper, okay, good. Get on that left side. Because you can move to the right, seeing it better. Moving it back, you'd be nice. Good. Yeah.
Some memorable games for the old timers against Old Bridge.
For sure.
5-6 years ago, maybe 7, we're playing in a state tournament here in a shootout. And we lost a game the same way the Americans lost and the USA lost in the tournament this year, where it hit the top and bounced down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was we shot it and they called it no good.
Right.
And it was obviously a shootout. That's one of the memorable ones. Another one way back in the 90s we were playing. The ball hit the crossbar of the football field, bounced out.
It's out.
And we kicked it back in.
Right.
Ref called it good. I was almost tempted to go out there and tell him, no, it hit the crossbar.
Right.
But it was not my place.
Mm-hmm.
How about we went down to Geit Park. Now we're talking Heather O'Reilly's a freshman. No one knows Heather O'Reilly. And in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, they found out who Heather O'Reilly was. She had like 4 goals, maybe 3 goals. Just breakaways, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. They're just 3 of the most memorable ones that I can recall.
$22 minutes left in the period.
Yeah, it's going fast.
Yeah, it went by. A couple of substitutions here.
Okay, the end of the game is number 3, Michaela Hall. She's a senior.
What numbers came in, Frank? 3?
Right? Or is that a 9?
No. Yeah, Michaela Hall is it. If
That's her in the back defense.
Okay.
With her back to us.
Senior, I do believe. I think I remember her from last year. Nice push.
There it is. There it is.
Come on, 5. Touch it. Touch it. Nice. There it is.
Didn't go.
No.
See, I guess
They're going to get a goal kick, too.
Yeah, I think that's what Samantha was talking about, the assistant coach, Vizzy, who played here
Right.
years ago and has been coaching with Brady at least 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah. How long's Brady been going? I think he's just under 20.
I bet it's close.
Mm-hmm. Because I asked him, he said, I think. He wasn't positive. I said, I think I'm just under 20. I said, he said the records are somewhere, but. And then I also said, okay, then any thoughts of moving on? He goes, nope.
Well, I think about 3 years ago, he was on number 14 or 15.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I have a stat sheet on it.
Remember, he coached down in Spotswood, too,
Right.
so we have to throw that into the total mix.
Well, we've only had 2 coaches. Head girls soccer coach at East Brunswick Christie. I think you know that trivia question.
Well, I'm gonna clarify that. I'm gonna say there's 3 coaches.
Head coaches?
3 head coaches.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got an asterisk. You got an asterisk.
Okay, you're gonna put a Roger Maris on this?
Well,
I'm gonna say he was a coach and he won the state championship.
Not only that, they were national champs that year.
Brian Merrigan.
Yes.
Merrigan,
yeah,
too.
when Coach had the stroke, he took over. You're right.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Yep. But the point is well taken that it's been Louis and Kevin.
Yeah, and then the assistant coaches, first coach, a JV coach. How about this, girls, ladies, and gentlemen out there? When we started soccer here way, way back, we used to play the games over at Irwin School. The kids would walk over to practice and play there. And then the next year or so is when they tore down they were tearing down the apple orchard and turned those trees into fields. And
foot on it. Good.
JV coach was Sonny Regalado.
There you go.
Later, for a few years, then Patty Donegan, who is now Patty Dunn, took over for a couple years. Brian Merrigan for a gazillion years. And then, Barbado, right?
Okay.
Justine. And then...
just seems like she was here yesterday, but she's been gone a couple of years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm impressed that both teams look like they're in shape. No, there's no hands on the knees. There's no bending over.
And again, you don't have water breaks here in soccer. There's no timeouts.
They can do that. Well, I know the state, if they need to, I know they do it in football. And if they recognize it, if they didn't do it, shame on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the TV shows it, but we got about 18 minutes left in this quarter.
And it's half.
Yep, sorry. Half, and it's a Red Division matchup, as Mr. McEvoy pointed out, the Bears hosting Old Bridge. Usually the 2 favorites to win the Red Division. Again, the Red Division is we play everyone twice still, home and away.
Nice pass, nice touch. Just couple of substitutes again. 18's coming in for 24. You got that?
Mm-hmm. 24.
You have a
number 24 is Samantha Stein. I believe she
just came
Tamara.
out.
She came out.
Yeah.
Replaced by
18 went in.
And that's Emma Bergamato.
Okay.
I believe she's a senior. She started.
I guess fresh legs. That's what I'd want too. Just get them, because like you said earlier, dehydration, cramping.
Right.
Push it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Get rid of it. Too long.
Oh,
there we go. Brady was bugging out a little bit on the side.
What he wanted to call?
I don't know what he wanted, but he's conferring with the referee. I guess he thought something from behind, maybe.
Oh, right.
You know, I'm looking at the bench, Frank, and correct if I'm wrong here. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of substitutes.
What do I got? 2, 4,
1, 2.
6.
5.
One. You got 2 at the running and number 9, 11 going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see the 2 waiting to go in. All right, then maybe it is normal. Okay.
You know, it's always tough. It's always tough when you have a team like this. You want to get everyone playing time. You want to get them in the game.
This is varsity soccer. Everybody on that bench is
correct
and equal with regard to being ready to play. The style of play, the ability to play is a different story. But I know Kevin does a great job of substituting left and right to enhance all facets of the game.
And more importantly, always explaining to the young lady what your role is.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be here. I'm going to try to get you in here. You've got to communicate. Everything, every problem in this world is
Here we go.
lack of communication.
Oh, did he blow the whistle? Yep, it's in the box, Frank.
So it's all about communication.
Mandalore went down.
He communicates.
Yeah.
For the non-soccer person, she's taken down. Does she have to take the shot?
No.
So can I take someone off the bench?
Right. Yes.
Because she could be hurt.
Yes. But in this case, she's our best player. We don't have to worry about that. But we could have a penalty kick.
How about this in the World Cup during this? Right. This is oh wow. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. And we got a good keeper here, so. Okay, right side and a right dive. It was good. Good kick, good attempt at it. And the Bears taking our not so much an early lead, but we take a 1-0 lead with 14 minutes to go in the half. And it was one of those plays over there. I think
you coached. I mean, I'm sorry, you did coach, but you also refereed one of the top in Middlesex County for years. Has the style of refereeing changed with the game? Like you and I, when we do basketball, we're always talking about years ago that wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed. Is there any
no major right now
letting things go or the game has changed?
No. There's no emphasis on play on. No, the game is on the high school level. It's still a pretty fundamental game in terms of rules.
Without telling everyone your age and experience, did you referee when tie games were determined by corner kick?
Yes.
And it was your job as a referee to
count those, right. Nice play. They're going shoulder to shoulder. Very nice. Whistle? They were going shoulder to shoulder from the 25-yard line to the 15. Yeah, but it sounded like a silly way to determine a game, huh, Frank? Corner kick.
Mm-hmm. And did people, I think a guy named from Medicine, the guys...
Ed Premka.
Kick it out of bounds?
Kick it out of bounds.
Purposely?
Yes. So let's get that.
Now, there's your hand on the knees. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Number 24. Or is that 8? Or 20 for Old Bridge.
That's 20 for Old Bridge taking a kick, and we want our keeper up.
You okay? Yeah.
Yeah. On our keeper on the far end of the.
I wonder if she got a little sun in her. No, the sun is in the other goal's face.
Keep your hands down, girls, because you're in the box. Nice. There we go. Good. Right to her. You would have thought that the kid taking that kick would have gone for that southwest end of the goal instead of kicking it right to our keeper. But who am I? Nice ball there. Again, nice chest. Could have been a head ball. Nice touch. And the way they pass, it goes without saying that they don't have to talk. They know where each other is.
Yeah. Another thing about
Practice.
Coach Brady.
Mm-hmm.
I was up here the other day.
Nice pass. Nice pass.
Non-school day running,
Right.
and they got practice, and
Right.
he's still teaching the game, still developing fundamentals.
Oh, yeah.
And you think about this, these are highly talented kids, and he's still working on the little fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you improve your fundamental, you get better.
So right here is fundamental. Mandalore's got a foot, so I want to be far enough beyond the goal mouth because she's going to be able to put it exactly where I'm talking about. Nice keeper save.
Yeah, she came up.
Yeah, she came right through heavy traffic. Very nice. Nice kick. Nice touch by, I forget.
I can't see that far.
I can see. I just couldn't tell the number. There was congestion.
Good point you made before that this is earlier in the game, that we seem to be dominating play. And I only refer to times on your half of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And watch this. They're going to score here now.
No.
Something crazy.
You got to be careful of that box. Thank you. Nice touch. Good. Oh, sweet. 18. Move.
Spacing.
Here we go.
Spacing.
Oh, yeah. From behind. We got it.
Inside?
I don't think so. No, even if it's a foot or two in, you're bringing it out. Ooh. No, see? Right. Direct kick outside the box.
Ooh, they didn't even wait for the whistle.
I know.
To me, that's good.
Yeah, because I don't think there is a whistle. But that ref, it didn't appear that he was ready, did he? He had his back to the girls, but then they played it. Oh, well. There's always been this conflict between the NJSIAA and then the FIFA rules that are used by the rec departments.
Well, the NJSA is governed by the National Federation of High Schools.
Uh-huh.
So, and they are the one that make up the rules. And if you want to belong to the National Federation, you got to follow their rules.
Right.
And
come on.
Sometimes the state NJSA, we have a representative. It was the guy Bogolsi who was at no, not Petty. He was at that prep school. He used to be on the rules committee, and we'd always have a chance, the NJSIA, of submitting ideas. But as an organization, you can't submit things for changes. Pingree, he was at Pingree. He's got the most wins in New Jersey history.
More so than the guy who was up in Columbia?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Think so.
Okay.
Chinowitz, something like that.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for those ball boy. Oh, ball boy. He's hustling his butt off out there.
We're down to 8 minutes in our period. Bears up 1-0. Evenly matched game so far. Enough. Second half should be interesting, Frank. Because both coaches have the idea as to who's playing where, who's playing what, who's strong, who's weak, who's slow, who's fast. And then set up a strategy set forth.
Would you call this today a fast-paced game or no?
I would say because we're in the beginning of the season, it's a mildly paced game. It's a well-paced game for us because it's Old Bridge. If this was one of the lesser squads in the division, probably wouldn't be as fast-paced. So, yeah, this is a good one this early. Touch it. Get it out of there. Pivot and kick. There you go. And how are the boys making out so far, Frank? Have you heard their record? What they're doing?
No, but I'm gonna find that out quickly.
Okay. At halftime, we can share that with the audience. You know, traditionally, East Brunswick boys and girls soccer,
right? I remember
fundamentally sound.
I remember
a couple of key all GMC, borderline all-state players.
Yep,
and they're good.
And we'd always be playing double headers in the GMC tournament.
Nice touch back.
He likes that control short passing game, right? Brady.
Sure does. And that's what I say, fundamental.
He did that at spots.
Give it up, move it into an open space, receive it, send it, move it into an open space. Triangular play. I remember, it's fundamental. But when you master it, that's... Again, because it's early in the season, because it kicks like that, you just don't. That number 3's got some wheels. Ooh. I don't think she did that on purpose. But you blew the whistle. You ran over the goalkeeper in the box. He's gonna card her, I think. You can't run into the keeper like that. Let's make it. So there, we can hear our audience fans chirping for a card. Of course, you're going to get a card because you cannot run into the keeper. Okay. And since you ran into the keeper in the box, let's see where maybe he's not calling it inside the box. Oh, that's it's not a good placement from my vantage point. Again, I could be mistaken. Number 3 just mowed over our keeper.
And the worst that she could get would be a red card in exact.
She could get a red.
Right. I mean,
but I don't think she meant to steamroll our keeper. So, and it didn't happen in the box according to the refs. So we're just moving on with the yellow card for her.
I'd like to see another goal here. We got about 4 minutes.
That would be nice, right?
Before the half. Nice move.
Touch. That was Michaela. I thought she would have a better feed on that ball, but she didn't. Hey, the Old Bridge girls do have a step advantage on us in terms of the play. I guess we're going to get a corner kick out of that.
Oh, we got 2 ball people on the other side. There's the ball.
Now let's see where this young lady can place the ball. Good kick. Head ball. Head ball. Sending out to another corner. You can hear Coach Brady chirping. He's not agreeing with that one.
You like that word, chirping?
Yeah, a little too far for me to make a judgment call on the specifics. Another good ball.
Oh, way to go up there.
Yeah. And here we go. Nice touch.
Nice pass.
Yep. To be expected. See, 3's back in the game. The kid who just got the yellow. Because she's quick.
And you can next whistle, right? That's the way that works.
And I see her in. She came in on that second corner kick. Okay, give it up. Nope. It's Mandela. She can outrun these kids. Whoa. That person saw the keeper out. I thought they were going to take that wicked shot from the 30.
Remind me of
or from the 25 at least.
That Olympics or the Gold Cup game against China. Remember that?
A lot of that.
Remember she came way out and kid put it in one of ours from about 50 out.
Yeah. Nice put. Nice.
Uh-oh.
One touch. Now kick. Now you went away. Yes. And I don't see a number. We're number 16 or 18? 18? See, the numbers on the front are tiny. He's got to
Cool.
follow. I got to follow the girl back to midfield.
The cool thing is their kids.
Yeah, 18.
Congratulating both
Right.
teams. Both players. 18. That's Emma that just got in. She's a senior, I believe.
Yeah. Bergamatto, I see that right on the top of my roster. Great. That's great.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not sure who touched it, but I think it was Michaela. But the assist. So it doesn't matter because it's team sport.
Well, you saw that because the kids made sure both.
Minute 25. We just want to make sure that Olbridge does not score a quickie here. Okay, look at number 18 again. Emma's running all the way down for a touch.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice pitch on the field there that didn't go off right away. Kind of stayed straight.
Fresh legs. 2024 is coming in. Sarah Stein. I didn't see who she replaced number 15.
Is that Samara Stein?
Savannah Newman. Yeah, what's Savannah? What grade is she in? She's a junior. Well, like you said, it's a nice smorgasbord of grade levels. But that's what I guess he always has. All right, one touch.
There you go.
Pivot and kick. All right, we're down to 25 seconds, Frank.
Not sure if the officials are. They've got to be keeping the official on the field because Brady ran over and stopped the clock before.
Okay. Oh, so our time is not official.
Nah, it's probably close though.
All right, there was a sound.
Oh, I'm wrong.
There's the end of our first half with the score of the East Brunswick Bears 2 and the visiting guest Knights 0. We'll be back with some commentary and the start of our second half in just a few minutes. And welcome back to the second half of today's, I'm going to say opening round, sort of GMC Red Division play, because even though we have played Monroe already, this is a big game.
Oh yeah, because it's probably going to be between us, Monroe, and Olbridge.
Do they get to play again, Frank?
Home and away.
Home and away.
Still that, and I looked at our schedule, and quickly, and maybe it's just a division schedule, because the conference put it out. I'm not sure if we have many, if any, out of division games.
Okay.
And you know what? And to me, that's all right. Near the end of my career here, I just thought we were playing too many games, getting tired. The enthusiasm for each game.
Okay.
And plus, a lot of these kids, right or wrong, are playing on weekends too.
So you're still going to have your 12 to 14.
Nah, it's probably about 16, 18. Yeah. Let me
regular up. 16 to 18 regular schedule?
Yeah.
And then you have your GMC tournament. So there's maybe 3.
Yeah, 4.
4. State tournament, 3, 4. So you're up to 20 games, period.
Oh, yeah.
Nice ball.
So
nice run.
Equate a 2-0 lead in boys in this soccer game. By the way, the boys are 0-1. They lost. They only had one game. They lost to Monroe in a close one.
Okay.
But they're going to be good this year.
Okay.
And that same jog around the field, when I spoke to Coach Brady, I saw McEvoy. He said, we're going to be good. He gets good bunch of kids. they get it. They pull for each other. They're
Young
working
or
hard.
veterans?
He just said they're nice kids.
Okay,
So,
good.
Didn't get into that. But anyway, so equate a 2-0 lead in soccer at this level to another sport, let's say football.
It's
2 touchdowns up.
2 touchdowns and a field goal. So it's 17-0. Yep.
And the fear, and I've never seen this in a Coach Brady or a Coach Cosa team. Never seen them stepping off the gas.
Right.
Never playing afraid to lose. Don't give up another goal. They keep going. Because you turn a 2-0 game into a 2-1 game, all of a sudden it's a different atmosphere.
Right. And then when that team that's down ties it at 2.
Right. That momentum. High school sports, the momentum, they're kids.
Nice move there. Nice touch. Give it up. Nice. Nice ball there.
No, nobody there. These refs, I've been out of it a couple of years. Never seen these guys.
No.
And there is a shortage. Let me make a commercial here for Mr. Malta. If anyone's interested in being a soccer official, contact the athletic director at East Brunswick, 613-6930. They'll steer you in the correct direction because they're always looking for officials. And of course, you'd start out at the lower level and work your way up. But if you want to get back in the game, some exercise, and you like the game, we need officials. Actually, in all sports, I should say.
I'm sure Raritan Valley Soccer Officials Association is still alive.
Yeah.
Right?
But
covering Middlesex,
George Evanego,
Mercer, and Hunterdon County.
Yeah, he's the man. But it's tough recruiting. And,
Where do they meet, Frank?
I'm not sure if they probably have those 2 or 3 meetings a year to
Okay.
go over rules. One's probably mandatory where they go over the new rules.
Right.
But it's they're just not attracting them. Maybe it's, everyone blames everything on COVID.
Right.
That's part of it. And the other one is, sometimes parents get out of control at games.
Nice
There we go.
Nah, that was a little drama. That's okay.
They get out of control of games, and the government of New Jersey has come up with penalties for attacking physically and mentally or verbally to officials at all all sport levels.
Get back in the net.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Take the shot, 13. Too late. Shoulder to shoulder. Nice touch, man. Yep.
It's probably from her and her sister going at each other. Backyard, banging against each other.
Older sister, younger sister?
Younger. She's playing college somewhere. I don't know where. Real good player for us.
Well, you said younger and playing in college, so you mean...
I meant an older.
You meant to say older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the mom at quite a few of the games spanning the last few years. So I should have remembered that.
And we're talking about officials, and in the state tournament and definitely in the GMC, I think it's quarters and up, but definitely semis and up to go to the 3-person.
Switch over to 3.
Yeah. And I think last year, I think we got hurt once or twice on that. The guy not calling off sides
Okay.
or the official.
Uh-huh.
Me not being an expert, but I was there. I saw it.
Are they still playing at Woodbridge?
They're playing at Woodbridge.
EMC final.
They were it last year. I'm not sure if it's determined this year. I know they're always working on Rutgers, State University, but you know they got people they got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
There's money involved in that.
Oh yeah.
In that facility, that's a nice facility to have.
Oh, gorgeous. But you're right; it's expensive.
Right, because you know they got jobs. They got a guy to clean up, the guy to set up, scoreboard.
Security.
The union is saying if this field's open, I need this guy. Security.
Yep. Send it to the far side. Missed that one.
Good wheels there.
Yes.
18.
There's a couple of girls from Old Bridge that are quick. Throw in for the Bears.
Actually, I was referring to our girl. I thought she.
Uh-huh.
ran
Well,
it down.
that's number 18. That's Emma. She's got wheels. That's right.
Remember when you and Merrigan were coaching? You always got these girls running track, and
Yeah, always went after them.
it always helped both sports.
Oh God, yes. There were kids
Forget about.
were in my classroom at Hammersholt. Lisa Solora.
Oh yeah,
You know,
she's
go
all
back
state
to-
soccer.
Right.
So this is what about 31 minutes left to go.
Yes.
Nice to put one in here.
It'll be nice, because she's going to drop it.
Ooh,
Head ballable.
head ballable. Whoa,
Like that one?
it's a good.
It was, but just didn't happen. That's all right. Keeper really comes out far.
Yeah,
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
it always gives me the heebie-jeebies on that, especially a long. It's like a quarterback throwing a long out to the sideline.
Still going our way on the throws.
So this is the 12th. On the 14th, the Bears will be. I don't know when this will be aired, but they're traveling to South Brunswick. Then they come home on the 18th versus the Eagles of Edison.
That's a Saturday, I think, Frank.
Not sure.
Nice ball. Head ball. Somebody. Got to be more aggressive. Touch.
Boom.
Save it. Good.
Awesome.
One touch. Send it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
It's amazing that they could put the ball where they almost where they want. And you know, East Brunswick, and of course I'm pro East Brunswick, we still have our 3 levels of soccer, freshman, varsity, JV, which is not the case of all schools in the conference.
Some districts don't have freshmen.
Freshmen, for whatever reason, some of the bigger schools who we play don't have freshmen.
Did we used to have 8th grade as well?
Well, we still have 8th grade.
Okay, so you have 8th and 9th.
And since you asked, well, I know you didn't ask, but my opinion is since we have 7th and 8th graders together at Churchill,
Yeah.
we should have 2 squads down there. There's enough,
kids interested.
right? 2 squads. And you have call it an A and a B team. I don't care what you call it.
Right.
Or you can just make an 8th grade team and a 7th grade team, and the 7th grade team will play the smaller GMC schools. Or you go with an A and a B team.
Have you shared this with Athletic Director Malta?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's my place.
Okay.
But I know South Brunswick used to do it.
Is Elaine still working?
No, she retired.
She's
Matter of fact, their foundation is honoring her in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
She's involved with the GMC still.
Okay.
She's in charge of awards, ordering the awards, and the Constitution.
Great. Come on, who?
Is it at 27 up there? Yeah.
Yeah, 13 in, 27 to go. Bears up 2-zip. Everything is solid.
Kind of a quiet game.
Very much so. No one.
Uh-oh.
Just not doing it. 24-5. Fast game. Fast.
Yeah.
Once you get going.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, your knowledge of recognizing runners and fast and quick is still there.
Oh, yeah. Give it up. Good. Touch. Bring it to the other side. Send it. Good. And Frank, who? Nice. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
something here.
One touch. Give it up.
Don't go off.
That's
Don't go
it.
off. Don't go
That's
off.
it.
Off. It's where you are when the ball's
played.
kicked, right? That's why when way back when, a little bit of a story, when we did our first turf field,
right?
Some people were looking to go different shades,
okay,
every 5 yards, and the Coach Riasso of Rutgers, he explained to me the reason you may want to do that is it helps with soccer in the offsides.
Okay,
it gives you a target across the field.
Right.
Now it's the white line, a little harder.
Mm-hmm. How about the ninth grade boys and girls coaches? Do you know who they are, Frank?
Well, I don't know her married name.
Uh-huh.
Abby Goldfarb is coaching the boys.
Okay.
And ninth grade girls is nope.
Okay. But it's great. You probably have new faces getting involved.
Right.
You know, great. Like to hear that.
Well, as we know, there's a shortage of officials, quality police people, and coaches. And everyone has their own ideas.
Give it up.
Why?
Send it. Thank you. Well, you mentioned security. Was that inside this?
Well, I meant police in general, you know. From what I'm hearing, I don't know. The quality of the candidates isn't what it used to be. In coaching, quite frankly, let's talk football. Football started August 8th. August 8th.
August 8th. I'm on vacation with my family.
Right.
We're up in Cape Cod.
Right.
So I'm not going to be at the tryouts.
And then
so can I still come out when I come home?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're a coach, you know, I'm like you used to paint houses or build decks, and you know, that's $1,000 a week. So there's a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why there's a shortage.
So I just have to go back to the public safety point for a moment. You mean the security?
No.
In the building?
No.
Those retired cops?
No, I don't mean that. I mean cops, the paid police officers throughout New Jersey. Not our security. Our security guys, I got to know a bunch just recently. Right. Good guys.
Right. Led by Paul Natalicio.
Yeah.
And
what's his name? The quarterback's son. Hey.
Kevin Zebro. Right. So yeah, I know we hire retired police officers.
No, I think our people here are quality.
Great.
The one, I only know 4 or 5, but
Right.
well, George Martin, remember him way
Yep.
back?
Oh yeah, I saw him. I was talking with
He
him.
played football.
81 grad.
Oh, good. I knew it was going to be.
He said to me, "Mr. Mack, you remember the 81?" I said, "Of course I do.
Mm.
I remember you guys coming out each day and walking down a central.
Yep.
Play.
Yep.
These kids today. He said, "It's no kids today. It's a different generation. That's all." And lucky I'm happy we can provide all this stuff for them.
That's right.
That was then. This is now.
Mm.
And then before you know it, we have a few more games to cover for EBTV. But before you know it, it's going to be basketball season.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Flies by.
no rush. No rush.
Field hockey's real good this year. I hear.
Oh yeah, they've the last 4 years.
They won the last 2
Dominate.
C tournaments, and 2 different coaches. Which is pretty cool.
Right.
And Coach Cindy Todoroff is still 8th grade coach.
She lives in.
She's been around coach when we were coaching in 1977.
She's in my neighborhood.
Right.
She pulled over, rolled the window down, and just all she talked about was field hockey. It was great.
Our kids.
Let her go.
We got some kids.
Yeah. Eighth graders. Blah, 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 blah.
Volleyball coach said they're gonna be good.
Is that Portera?
Coach Christian Portera.
She's still
good.
Okay. Good. A lot of passing going on out there on this field. Midfield, it's like the style of play. Someone's going to make a mistake and someone's going to score a goal. Give it up. Good. Take the run.
Here we go.
Hold to the show. Oh, nice.
Nobody there?
Yeah. That's okay.
I don't know. Could you have taken it farther in? Or?
Sure. And no. And yes. And no. Good idea.
It's amazing. Both teams. No hands on the knees, no bending over. Oh,
Right.
Here we go with 2 subs. We got number 18 coming in and number 11.
Emma. And I can't see the number 11.
11 is Madison Medina.
Okay. Yep. Substitutes are coming onto the field. Those who are coming off should take a little break, get some water.
Freshman taking a break. Nothing wrong with that.
Right. Nice. It was a bona fide push. Did you see that, Frank?
Whoa! I saw that.
Come the ref. Where is the ref? He's up
I'm sure Mr.
on
Brady
the far side.
is.
He couldn't
What do
see.
you call it? Chirping?
Yeah, he's allowed to on play like that. She was literally 2 hands on her back. Oh, my.
Now, what she doesn't want to do is retaliate.
No. We don't want anybody hurt either. Nice touch. One touch. Another one. Shot. Nice. Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. Pivot and kick. From the 25, from the 15. Yeah, that's good. Probably not going to get that type of open opportunity at Rutgers next year. The speed of the play.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fast.
You got 22, 23-year-old kids, and now with that portal going on and transfers, you don't know what's going on. College football. College football is amazing.
It is.
Like Colorado now, to get all those transfers.
Right. Touch. Nice. Go. Nice play.
I like the way we go right at it. We don't waste any time.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did. Oldbridge defense didn't play the game of marking our number 21.
Mhm.
Just freely let her go.
Oh, she may have an assist. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the goal was on a penalty, but it's still a goal. And was that a breakaway? Yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, but still, she had a
Right. So it might be
out.
which supports your point. Don't let her get the ball.
Right.
You're gonna let Michael Jordan get the ball at the end of the game, or LeBron, or
Hondo.
Kevin McEvoy.
Uh-huh. Keeper's got a nice foot on those goal kicks. Send it. Good. Nice. Touch. Another touch.
Number 13, good read, stepping in there and stealing that ball. Allison Carr.
Oh, yeah, nice play. Another key indicator to a good veteran team is the ball staying on the field, not being kicked up in the air, not just being sent randomly. It's on the field. And for the past like 2.5 minutes watching our girls, nothing but on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. One touch. Cut that angle down worse.
That
Okay. Almost.
so why would 9? Why did she slow up? She knew the girl was going to shoot, or 9 was trailing down the middle of the field.
R9?
Yeah.
Just in case they get a rebound, right?
Yeah, I thought maybe.
Say the keeper goes and punches.
But she didn't.
No. Nice head ball. Nice touch. Set it right to the ground.
So for the audience, if they're interested, the Bears are involved in a really, really cool event on
end of the month,
the 30th. Yeah, it's a
fundraiser
at Metuchen High School for the Tafara Foundation.
Okay.
11 teams from the GMC will be playing for that.
Right.
And 11 will be playing for pediatric cancer.
It's at Metuchen High?
At Metuchen High School.
So they have a couple of soccer fields set up?
They have, I think they got 4 games going on, so 3 games going on at once.
Nice.
And East Brunswick, I don't know, I'm not involved, but I'm helping out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know our opponent is yet. But if our booster club or anyone like to get involved and make some donations, some schools are up in the thousands making donations to either cause, the Frau Foundation and or the pediatric cancer. They can contact Coach Brady or the athletic director, John Cathcart at Metuchen. And
all the games are going to be played
all that Saturday
on the 30th.
On Saturday, I was there last year. Watched our girls play.
Enough parking, Frank?
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the night before, they're doing, we're having the captains of all, or leaders of 2 or 3 from each school. So that's 22 kids.
Where's that at?
It'll be Metuchen. They're going to have a guest speaker, going to do interactive games because they want the girls to know one another besides on the field.
Got it.
Like, oh, that Mary Smith.
Oh,
she's not a bad kid. She's a nice kid. I played on this interactive game with her lead-up games, and she's a good kid. So next time you see her on the field, if there's any type of hostility could be eliminated.
Could be, right.
Then they're going to have pizza. Then we're going to have um, Kristen Edmonds plays professionally. She played for Metuchen. Then she played college, forget where. She's going to be a guest speaker and talk to them about getting involved and paying it forward. So
that's on the 29th.
Yes.
Touching hot.
But if they're interested, please contact Malta, the athletic director at East Brunswick, or if you see me, Frank Noppenberger, I'll be happy to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, you know who played in it? The Breen. Remember the Breen family?
Yes, I do.
One of the boys lives in Metuchen, I believe, and his daughter played in it. She was going to she's going to West Point.
Nice.
And Eddie Gray was there with his daughter. Remember Eddie Gray?
Played for me at Hackett.
Yes.
Yep.
He's asking about you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for getting off of the topic. We should be talking more about this soccer, but that's a good cause if you're interested in helping out the Tafau Foundation. And you could look that up on
they
the
have
internet.
They have a Twitter feed that's very active.
Right. And the Metuchen athletic director. Or Coach Brady, for that matter. He's got the information. It's a good cause. And unless you're involved with something like pediatric cancer, I guess you don't understand it.
And who's not affected by some form of cancer?
Exactly.
Okay.
11:30 to go.
Right. Olbridge needs that goal to get back in this game.
Right. I would like us to get another one so it doesn't get hairy.
Keeper. Here she comes. Whistle. No, just playing around.
Our keeper got some good ink in the preseason.
Okay. Senior?
Yep. I think she scored the winning goal on a penalty kick last year in the GMC finals against Monroe. I could be wrong. It may not have been the winning or the go-ahead one.
Okay.
Nice
Here we
cross.
go. Nice touch. 11, where are you?
Yeah, your coach Brady still coaching and teaching. You can't stop.
.30 minutes into this period, 10 to go.
And the other
Bears up 2-0.
Girls soccer that there's
nice touch. Who's on a run? Go.
Uh-oh.
And again, nice touch there too.
Girls soccer, the skill level of all the players have improved. So much. Everything way back, everything with the right foot. Now they can use both, just like basketball, they can use both feet. They can, in basketball, the kids dribble with both hands.
Both hands, yeah.
It's just, the game has changed.
Are all of our basketball coaches back? Mod?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Retz?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
As far as I know.
Right.
I know Coach Whalen's back.
Uh-huh.
You know what it's not the new thing because I remember Amir Bell doing it.
Right.
Your school can host a kind of a tryout. So I can invite 5 or 6 schools and have my kids go through drills, 3-on-3 games, shooting drills, and no more than like I think it's 15-minute 5-on-5. So now you, as a college coach, and it's during that open period, you come in and you can evaluate, someone you're looking at. I remember Princeton coming in for Amir Bell.
Still playing, right? Probably in Europe somewhere. I know Rob Ukawuba's still playing.
Yeah, I think last I spoke to Rob, he was up here. Again, I was doing my running, and he was in Mexico, I believe, or thinking of going.
His foot on the ball. Shoulder to shoulder. She's tough.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, they gave her a push. I didn't see it that way.
Yes. Hope that wasn't payback.
Nah.
We got number 24 going into the game, and that is, I'm struggling. You have a 24?
Samara Stein, 12th grader. And out it comes 18.
Oh, there it is. You're right. Sorry, Samantha.
Bergamato.
Didn't have my glasses on. What do we got? 6 left?
Yep. All it takes is that one.
Mm-hmm. I would have to say it's an atypical Old Bridge East Brunswick girls soccer game.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd has been quiet. I would think the officials are calling a pretty good game. The kids are playing soccer. There's no chippiness out there, unless I'm missing it.
Well, it's not a boys' game.
Well, that's true.
Nice touch. Nice.
Let's get the ball out of there.
Yeah, Brady's still playing his 4 defenders. He could go to 5, but he hasn't.
I don't know. Do you change? You change you dance with the girl you took to the dance? I don't know.
Well, as long as the players know, what what the strategies are, the 5-minute mark, and we're up by 2. Here's what we're going to do. Let's practice that. And
I guess, yeah. But like the NFL, when they go into that prevent defense and passing defense, I call it prevents defense, and they just keep giving them a little passes. There's 2 or 3 times. Impressed with the stamina on both teams.
Right. Give it up.
That's a biggie in sports like this, right? Lacrosse, basketball, give the ball up.
Nice touch by the keeper. Send it. Here we go. Come on, Frosh.
Okay.
Who's there? Who's there? Nobody.
Now there's a left foot across the middle.
Touch it. There you go.
So Samantha is playing on the right side. Would you say that that is the premier side? Oh,
Yes.
oh, here we go.
Here we go.
We got number 3.
Okay, let's
Get up there.
Yeah,
11,
let's go,
13,
3. Let's go.
13.
Come on, you can't have that kid beat you. Number 3's a player.
Good stop.
Nice kick.
Don't know if I would have made it. That was a nice left foot.
Corner kick.
Yeah, let's go back. So the concussion thing and head balls is a topic of National Federation about concussions and head injuries to soccer. What are you going to do? Not allow it to be headed? I don't know. But I would like to know head injuries in soccer. Are there many? Mean you going up after the ball and it's head to head? Follow me?
Yeah, I am. Another corner? No, they're going to go with a goal kick. Thank you.
Because that's always dangerous too. Ball, what do they call them? 50-50 balls, right?
Well, maybe it's time for everybody to have headgear.
Okay. Remember when I had them put pads on the goalposts, the verticals.
Okay.
Yeah. Thought I was going to get hung.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they went crazy. They went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's always another thing.
Change.
Yeah.
People don't like change.
Well, I just see collisions into those goalposts. Remember, football used to be on the goal line,
Right.
and they took it away because of the safety. I imagine that's why they did it.
Send it. Nice. Okay.
Good reaction
Good touch.
to the ball, too.
Just under a minute, folks.
Oh, wow, that went fast.
That did. I don't know what they're calling on
Yeah,
that.
it had to be offsides now.
Right.
There's the fifth. Did you say they dominated?
Yes, they own the Knights today. Nice keeper.
Good soccer game.
Right.
It's always nice and good when you win, I guess.
Right. And that's the clock. And that's a wrap. Bears 2, Knights 0, Red Division game. Good win for the Bears. Very, very important win in the Red Division standings.
Absolutely.
For them. Played 2 of the tougher opponents already. They'll come back at some point in time, see each other again.
And the reason why, we're saying that game at Monroe that we tied, it was obviously at Monroe.
Uh-huh.
So now we'll play them at our place. If you come out of the Red Division, you're going to be the number 1 seed. And there's advantages. Most of the time, you're going to be the number 1 seed. There's advantages to winning your division.
Right.
And wanting to be the higher seed. Among of them playing home, maybe into the semis.
Bingo.
Because sometimes we can't get a site for the semis, so it's the higher seeded team. Imagine going away to play a semis versus home.
Right.
So every game's important. Winning for the seeding. And
so here we had a penalty kick to start us off, and then a breakaway goal to wrap it up. So at halftime it was 2-0, and then it was even Steven. I think the second half. Both teams played well.
Right.
It was a fun game to watch. Just too bad it wasn't a 4-2 game with more scoring.
Right.
So a big thank you to EBTV production team for coming out today and allowing this production to be made. Big thanks to my partner, Frank Noppenberger. Until you hear from us again, everybody be well.